Alright, hey guys, back here with K Wrestling Day, and we are finally back with a YouTube video here on 2025 season. So, last week, or I mean, over almost the past month since the Phoenix weekend, I started having the idea of making some throwbackish paint schemes. And NASCAR running their throwback weekend at Darlington in real life still. I figured, hey, why not go ahead and do a CRL style throwback race here today at Darlington for the CRL. So, this is the 8th race 2025 season for the year-long format. We've already, of course, ran the races after Daytona till now. And yeah, it's been a very, I would say, interesting season so far for how things have started compared to how I expected it to possibly go for the season. Especially with some of the surprise drivers we've had run up front. We had one big surprise winner at Phoenix as well, funny enough. And now tonight here at Darlington, we do have a surprise pole sitter and maybe we'll get a surprise winner tonight. I do not know. But yeah, anyway, here, race 8 of the season here on the 2025 Cup Series season. And you know what? Let's go ahead and get into your drivers here on the starting lineup. So first off, you have Gracie Bartlett in the 22 car. So if you remember, this car did not have a sponsor on it at Daytona. And she was also, if I'm correct, the runner-up to Caleb in the 500 as well. If Caleb Cable did ultimately win that race. Well, when we went to Phoenix, I decided that she kind of ran good enough early on in the season to go ahead and get a sponsor on that car, and I did not have Olive Garden as a sponsor yet in the CRL in general, so I figured why not get her into this car. Gatorade also jumped onto another driver too. That would be a Megan Bell. I forgot to reveal the scheme. Although it's a bit of a basic kind of bland scheme, I'd say, but figured I'd mention that too. I'm actually looking for another sponsor to jump into. I just don't know where yet. Anyway, Gracie Bartlett on her first career pole here in the Cup Series. And I am also running the CRLX and to be a Martin Airstep on side with Gracie in the X Series. If I'm correct, I think she won the pole for that Darlington race. And probably should have won it, but Kylie Markham and Gracie Bartlett, they're just, or no, Emma Bartlett, I mean. They both have just been too good there, and they both beat her out in that race. They have Caleb Cable start second. Caleb, already 4 wins on the season. He's had definitely a pretty solid or start or kind of a I would say usual start to him for the year-long formats, honestly. Usually he ends up popping off the wins early on here, winning Daytona, of course. Pulled off an Atlanta win by lapping the field nearly twice. The only driver he did not lap in that race was Kylie at the end. She managed to get to second place at the end in that one. Sonoma, Caleb was able to dominate because it was a new I would say layout of the track with everything because the original in-game one was messing up with the cars where it didn't let them get off pit road for practice, so I figured the race would probably get messed up too. So I downloaded New Sonoma, and then we didn't really get a good gauge, I would say, of how the cars would have ran there, although I did run a similar difficulty, I think, in that one to my last Sonoma race was like. And then Bristol, Caleb dominated that one, and of course that was the first race after the passing of his grandfather. And yeah, you knew Caleb was going to probably have a big emotional win after that happened. Sammy Scholl starting third in this one. She's actually not really had a great start to the season in her rookie campaign so far, outside top 20 in the standings so far on the season. Jalen Turner, a slow start to the season for her as well. Jalen is the favorite to win tonight here at Darlington. She is honestly my race pick, although I do have a different kind of top 3 for how I was thinking it would be in the top 3. But Jalen Turner, definitely always a favorite here at Darlington. And she is also the defending spring race winner. Jace Turner in the 27 car, bringing back the White Lightning scheme. And Jace probably needs to have some speed in this race because he is still not won yet this season. He's actually ran very solid, I would say, so far in the last couple races, right there in the top 10 in the standings. Madison Ace, of course, running in place for William Bounds in this one. She'll be running this race. Then Coda and the William will be back at Talladega after after a break week for me, actually. There'll be about a 10-day gap of no racing for anything in the CRL starting next month. But yeah, Madison Ace running her final 2 races of the season. She also is tied for the most Darlington wins with Caleb Campbell. Emma Bartlett in the number 12, running a bit of Elizabeth Boutel style throwback. Emma honestly is the best non-Chevy driver overall so far in the season right now. And, she's still looking for that first win this season. Did get her first 2025 wins in the CRLX, winning twice so far. She won that Darlington race I mentioned, and I believe she got to win somewhere else. I don't remember which track it was. It might have been Caleville. But, yeah, Emma Bartlett, so far just looking for that first Cup win still right now this season. You got Braden Seaton 00. Braden, usually always pretty good here at Darlington. I do expect him to run up front. He's been getting close to being right there in the top 10 in the points so far this season. Just a little bit of a slow start for Braden, kind of like what Jalen Turner's had so far. Eli Johnson, 99 car. kind of running there in the bottom of the top 20 in the standings. He kind of did have a slow start as well. And Eli actually is running an old school scheme of his. The Crush Orange car is back here tonight in Darlington. The LaTonya Gray, out of all 4 CRI drivers, she has had the worst start of the season. Also, I just realized the rest of the CRI cars are running right there, starting near each other in this one. The LaTonya Gray has really had the worst start overall of the team so far, just outside the top 10 in the standings. Hopefully, she'll be able to get up there because she was really good last year in the year-long format. Of course, she was the runner-up in the Truck Series points as well this year. Kylie Markham, she's actually the only rookie driver to win the season, the Rookie of the Year leader. She's had a bit of a struggle the last 2 races, had some strong runs, or last 3 races actually, and had some strong runs there with her win at Rockingham. Then a runner-up at Atlanta, so hopefully Kylie will be able to find some of that speed here tonight in this one, and hopefully get a good finish out of this. Then Jalen Bales in the number 5. She was your Vegas winner, still running up there good in the points as well. 3rd place in the standings currently, and she's bringing back a scheme she ran last season with the Kit Kat car. This car will also be returning at Martinsville. Then you have Joshua Bartlett. He is sitting top 20 in the standings finally after a slow start to the season. Nick Owens, he is surprisingly inside the top 10 in the points so far all season. Kay Summer, she's not really much surprised in the top 10, but she is the best Toyota driver right now overall. Kaylin Calicio, this is one of the 2 new drivers in tonight's race here today. She is driving the number 25. This is kind of a Persuado CRI car underneath the Turner Racing banner, I would say. And we'll see what Kaylin can do in it here today. Nia J93 car. This car did get a bit of a buff up in the ratings here, so we'll probably see Nia run slightly better to running dead last every single race so far this season. Darren Walker in the number 8. Megan Bell in 91, currently 2nd among the rookies in the standings, and she also does have 2 wins this year overall as well, but none so far in the Cup Series. Fred Jones Jr. Then you have Kirsten Takorbai. He is one of the top 20 drivers in the points as well. And he did run good in practice, but didn't really get a good qualifying run here for this race. Then you have Vinny Scholes. Vinny definitely caused you a lot of issues with Caleb, especially. So expect if she's running good for Caleb to probably take her out because he still has not fully gotten payback on her to give her a bad finish so far. Austin Caldwell, the Cheryl Simmons, Cam Spinner. He's actually quietly been top 10 in this point so far early on this season. Darius Flint, Carly C., and a Raising Cane scheme playing enough too, and her and Braden both got that sponsor in the field this season. Ozzie Purdy, the Jet Turner, who is surprisingly 2nd in the Cup Series standings right now, but not a good start in the field, it looks like today in this one. But, the games are really giving him a lot of good luck so far season, along with that first career win at Phoenix. So we'll probably see Jet run good tonight here still. Then Alina Turner, Grant Green, and my boss, Alex Hartman in the 55 car. This scheme does give me some Rudd vibes, actually, when I put the number 21 on it. But yeah, Alex Hartman will be in the 55 for the rest of the season, just like Caitlin in the 25. This is also kind of a Persuado Johnson racing car. The Cameron Perkins, Rick Johnson, Kurt Leifer, Candy Crider, and Henry Wall round out your field for today's race. Sorry, it's a bit of a long intro as well for all the cars here. A lot to go over in this field. But Gracie Bartlett on the pole in this one today. Kale Sora 2nd, Sammy Scholes, Jalen Turner. This should be a good one here tonight at Darlington, and we'll see how it goes here in this one. But for Gracie Bartlett as well, she is looking for that first overall win. Caleb, he's actually had the most wins overall so far this year as well, of course. Basically leading the wins category in all the series so far too right now. And then, yeah, just a good start for him. And we'll see how it goes here tonight, Darlington. This will be a 92-lap long race here in this one. Southern 500 is a little bit longer. This race is actually shortened to the 25% length. It's kind of that shorter spring race race that Darlington does have in real life. But yeah, this will be an interesting one to see. Chevrolet so far has dominated the season, winning all of the races, with CRI getting 6 of the 7 wins. Turner Racing with Jet Turner getting that other win. But right now we have a Ford on the pole. Toyota hasn't really showed up to win a race just yet. But anyway, as Gracie Bartlett, Kilken will come off turn number 4. Pace car does pull down on the pit road. And here we go. Grace Bartlett on her first career pole. She'll be seeing that green flag come in the air. And we are racing from the Lady in Black here for race number 8 of the season. Not a great start for the outside lane with Caleb Campbell there. He was trying to make sure the game didn't try to BS him for the start of the race there. But Caleb, he is very good in turn 3 when it comes to entering the corner. However, you'll see later on in the race, though, this car setup, I'll be honest, talking from doing this race last night, is a complete bucket of crap when it gets to a long run here, especially through turns 3 and 4. And you'll see why later on, especially when the tires wear out. But Caleb Campbell did just take the lead for lap number 1 in this one. Gracie Bartlett in second. Sammy Scholes, Jace Turner, Emma Bartlett your top 5 early on in this one. And Caleb Campbell jumps away with the lead for now in this one. I think a strong start for the 46 here in the field will reel him in a bit. But right now, it is all Caleb Campbell leading early on here in this one at Darlington. And you got Jace, Emma, Jalen, Kylie Markham, Eli Johnson, Joshua Bartlett all running within the top 10, and Kate Summers. And you know the throwback cars, I'm going to love seeing one of them win today because I worked very hard on getting these throwbacks put together. And yeah, a few of them are running right here near each other in this one. As Caleb Campbell has pulled away the lead for now. 2 rookies for a second and third here. And Jace Turner in 4th. And Jace did win a Darlington race last year in the CRL X in the year 2003 stuff I was doing. And you know, I forgot to mention too as well with the BMR and Air stuff. I mentioned Kylie and Emma actually running very good in the X Series. Jalen Bounds does lead the Cup standing. She also did win the Cup one there at Darlington as well. So she did get another Darlington win this year already. She also won in this car in this game last year in the Exalted Cup Series season as well at Darlington. So I figure I mentioned that there with Jalen Bounds right now. She is outside of the top 10 early on in this one. Kierton right behind her. And Kierton, you know, actually the CRLs actually had a bit more of a pop-off with a lot of people on my socials that are a little closer to me actually kind of watching how they are running. So I don't know how much Kylie has seen so far. I know she's seen the last few weeks. Kierton has definitely seen the last few weeks as well. Jalen Bounds, she sees everything that goes on too. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. And of course, my friend Caitlin asked to join along in the series, and she's running just outside the top 20 early on in this one. Not really sure that 25-55 will run early on this one. But let's go and get back to the front of the field here in this one right now. There's Kylie running along with Emma Barlow right there. But yeah, Caleb Campbell easily in the lead right now early on this one. There are 6 laps in here at Darlington. And yeah, that 46 car, it's probably going to be the only one really sliding around, as you know, the AI cars, they'll get to run the perfect line the whole race even when the tires wear down. And that 46 is going to turn into Kyle Larson when he starts just slamming the wall, but not in the good way, in the bad way, as we get on down to this race. Dang, Kylie is second fast right now. Jalen Turner up there as well. Yeah, so I'll say it soon now. So I actually, I ran this race yesterday. So this is also the 3rd attempt of this race, by the way. So I ran the first attempt, and it was an absolute crap show. I will go say that right now. So similar enough. I had to lead early on, and then I got passed, and then Cameron Perkins wrecked me in that one. I was about to try getting back at the end of the race, but the game wouldn't let me. And yeah, then the game crashed about 10 to go. I was trying to scroll through the running order, and Jet Turner was also dominating the race too, by the way, in this one. And then, yeah, the game crashed, and then I do another attempt, and then I think nearly halfway in that one, the game crashed again because I made a dumb mistake. No, it was like 20 laps in, actually. And then this is, of course, the official attempt because the game actually did not try crashing, and no mistakes were made with me trying to scroll around the field. You know, it's fun with my laptop whenever it actually hits going back to the home screen on this thing, and it just crashes the game at the same time as well. But right now, we've been watching Jalen Turner right now as she is working on the rookies here. Like I said, Jalen definitely going to have a fast car in this one tonight. I do expect her to have a good run in this one. Jason, Kylie up together as well, trying to pass the rookies here as well. And Kylie Markham, definitely a very strong run in the Rookie of the Year battle. And I've been talking about her a lot in the league here so far this year. And you know that's what? You know why? Because I chose her to run in this field, and I knew she'd run good. And look at it. She has been running good so far. Top 10 in the points here in the Cup Series. leading the CRLX over that driver right behind her, Emma Bartlett. So she's been very strong all season, and she's really been showing that she does belong here in the CRL as well, and I'm very glad she has been able to, because of course, you know, some drivers I do pick out, they usually do end up running well, and the game sometimes doesn't want to make them run well, but I'm really glad so far Callie's been able to show some strength here in the field. I do feel like she will be winning some more races here in the Cup Series as well, as long as that team can put some good runs together. They're just missing a little bit of the consistency. But of course, too, this field, excuse me, I had a burp there. This field is very competitive as well within that top 20 group as well, honestly, too. It's just whichever drivers can have the most luck in the game, I would say. It's not really a lot of just the skill or anything. It's really more of the luck you can have in this game. And we'll see if Callie can keep that luck going, as she's been leading the Rookie of the Year standings basically almost the whole entire season right now after her Rockingham win. You know, she did also have to hold off Jalen Bales for that Rockingham win as well. That was a fun battle when I ran that race, back in race number 2. But yeah, right now as well, it looks like we might have a battle for the race lead. Jalen Turner has ran down Caleb Campbell here in this one, as she is now looking for the race lead, as she's going to get underneath that 46 car right there. Caleb's been in the wall a couple times as well. You see damage on the side of that 46 car. And here goes Jalen Turner to the race lead, and we have a new leader in Darlington coming to lap 14 as Jalen Turner takes the race lead. And you know, she won the spring race here last season, so I'm not surprised she's running well again. It was actually between Jalen, Caleb, and William for that one. Of course, William not running the race here today in this one. But right now, Jalen Turner has the race lead here at Darlington. Alright, Jalen Turner now formally the lead here. So Caleb is second. It looks like he's going to try to block the two other rookies here with the non-throwbacks to not get a big And yeah, you got some more of the other cars here, all the top 10 cars. So yeah, this is what I was trying to referencing to. The 46 starts having a bit of issues with the tire stuff. The car keeps on sliding way up into the wall out of turns 3 to 4. So yeah, now the game's acting like the rest of the field is faster than Caleb from second place on back right now. And let me get to see what the lap times are right now at the moment. So just a little bit slower right now, but I mean still right around the field. And yeah, Caleb's probably not gonna Caleb's gonna probably be like Ryan Newman and not try to let a lot of the newer drivers pass him. The Jace might get that. But yeah, Caleb Campbell, his last Darlington Cup win was 2021. You know, he did also win a 2023 race. He also won the Truck Series here in that previous season. And man, that 46 car is loose, and you see the wall damage on that car right now. And I think someone just got the wall too. Actually, right behind. I just heard a crunch of sheet metal on one of the cars behind. Maybe Gracie Bartlett. But yeah, there we go. 46 car to the wall once again right there, and Caleb is not letting Sammy on by. I guess he's trying to see if Jay Turner's going to go for a pass here or something. But, yeah, so right now we're running this race today. So after I record this race, I'll be getting it edited and uploaded to the channel. And actually, when the race goes up, because I don't think people will watch the race instantly, I'm going to go play disc golf and then do my back to regular Tuesday shopping, because I'm not scheduled to work today. And I think for Tuesdays, we'll be back to kind of being able to run races and focus on them a lot. We do have CODA next week. And then that's going to be my spring break where I go on my little vacation. Originally, my vacation was actually going to be after this race, but I did have to move it back due to my other cousin's schooling and stuff, because the school schedule was actually different to what I thought it was. But yeah, so this will be the second to last race for this series, and we'll probably get into the midway point of the BMR era for that final season as well. And I will be posting those points after the halfway point. I'll also be sure I post all the overall winners after the last race. So right now, there goes Kylie around Kale. I think she made some contact with the 46 too. But yeah, right now it's Kylie and Brady both just past Cale Campbell there as well. But yeah, Kylie Markham kind of dominating the CRL standings there. Like I said, just her running, showing she does belong here in the CRL. And then Jalen Bounce, of course, is kind of running around the Cup Series. And Brady C is actually second in standings there. I think I saw some smoke behind as well. Getting a little hectic behind the top 3 now is I think Sammy Scholes got forced into the wall a little bit. But now it's Jace, Emma, and Madison trying to find a way around Caleb and Eli Johnson up here as well. Oh, and Jason and Caleb a little bit too. But yeah, that 4-6 car starting to be a little bit loose here as we're hitting lap number 20 of 92 in this race so far. You know, this is also the longest we've actually gone into running the race so far without a caution from the game with the 46 having issues right now. But yeah, right now it's Emma Barlett right behind Caleb, but that 46 car, he's going to let Emma on by here in a second, I think. And right now, Madison Yates running top 10. Madison is tied for Caleb with the most cup wins in Darlington. They both have 3 wins apiece here. I don't think anybody else has 2 wins so far here at Darlington in the Cup Series right now. But yeah, Jalen Turner could get her second one, though, today in this one. But yeah, right now it's Madison running top 10 in this one. And Sammy and Megan Sammy Souls is kind of falling back here as well, along with Gracie Bartlett, looks like. And Jalen Bell stuck at 21st here, 3rd place in the points driver. As we are just into the lap number 20 here, in this one at Darlington. Yeah, you see the 46 having an issue there once again where he just keeps sliding around a lot. And oh, he's gonna swing into Eli there a little bit there. And I'm starting to think we're gonna have some chaos going on. That's why I'm not trying to cut away the video here, because I'm thinking about cutting away for a bit. But I feel like there's about to be something dumb happening because of the 46 car not running good on the track right now. And it might happen in between this group of cars right here, I'm thinking. As, yeah, Caleb is going to try to let some of the cars on by here if they do pass him clean. But, yeah, right now that 46 in a little bit of a pickle right now in this one. And Madison Yates right there underneath that as well, trying to find a way to pass 46. Oh, they both get together. And Madison Yates goes around, so does Caleb Campbell. And we're going to have a crash here. Perkins into big hits along with Cam Spinner. And we have a caution here on the track with lap 25. Me not trying to spoil the future because I know what happens in the race here when it happens. Caleb, like I said, that car is starting to get a little bad here. And, you know, Caleb was trying to keep it off the wall, of course. And then the game decided to make him give his favorite second cousin at first, the lovely right hook on accident. And, yeah, Caleb and Madison both get together here. Madison gets turned into the wall on accident. Not bad, though. And then Perkins hits the 28, and I think Spinner hit the 46 there. And nobody else really got into Madison Yates there. A couple cars stack you up. Austin Caldwell goes around. Jalen Bell some damage there as well. Where's the 46 at? I know Caleb had a good bit of a ride there in this one. Looks like Fred Jones Jr. with trouble too. There's Caleb Campbell. This one has Jalen Turner. She just scooted away with the lead for a while in this one. But yeah, Caleb getting a lot of trouble in this one. And yeah, getting to Madison Yates right there. And then, so Madison just clipped the 46 a little bit. And, yeah, Perkins, Cam Spinner just hit Caleb there. And then Jalen Bounds, actually, got rear-ended by Austin Caldwell in this one. And just a little bit of a stack up here in this part of the field here. Nothing too much. I mean, just driving through the wreck here in this one. And Jalen, top 3 in the points. Well, this will kind of hurt her in the race. She cannot get a good finish tonight in this one. And, you know, just a little bit of a stack up here in the backfield. I'm going to see, there's Fred Jones. He just ran into the 69 of Austin Caldwell there. And, yeah, really nothing much else to say in that one. So we're going to go back and watch your onboards here in this one. So, yeah, like I said, you know, as we got into the 10-lap part of the run here, that 46 car was going to start having a little bit of trouble with the tires keep on sliding and stuff. And, you know, it's really nothing on Caleb. It's just how the game runs with the player car, really. That's where I'm going to put the blame on in this one. And, you know, Caleb wasn't even trying to get into Madison there. I mean, he was going to try to let her pass, and then the game would say, hey, you know what? I'm going to make you wreck her and make you look bad, too. And I hate it when games makes me look bad because I hate looking bad as a race car driver and all this stuff. But, you know, it's just life. It just happens. And, very unfortunate for a couple of the cars here in this one, in this one as well. You know, but if it was me taking video, I probably wouldn't have it. Also, the game, whenever you do extra right hook, someone loves making you also pay yourself right as well. So, I guess it made it fair a little bit as well. We'll go watch some of your other onboards here in this one. Not really too many major hits, I would say, in this one. As we are under caution here, we'll watch, I think, Spinner next. He had a next big hit here. Unfortunately, not a bigger wreck, but how many cars were actually right behind this one? And And yeah, Spinner just nowhere to go as the 46 slid back down on the track. And his own teammate right behind him as well got involved in this one. And then we'll watch Jalen bounce. And Jed Turner just gets the wreck there with second place in the points driver. Yeah, so Jalen actually had the wreck missed right there, but yeah, the 69 ran into her. And then here comes Fred Jones Jr. at the end to hit 69 car. Alright, so we'll watch Fred Jones Jr. because he was the last car to actually have contact in the wreck. Then we'll find somebody else in the back to if they went through the wreck good enough to watch them. But yeah, so Jones was the last one to actually hit anybody in the wreck here. We might end up having pit stops here. I usually don't show pit stops. We'll see when we get in the lead if we do. Also, I'm pretty sure as well, I'm going to say this too, I think the game had an issue with scoring the field, so a lot of cars are probably about to go a lap down. But anyway, we'll watch Rick Johnson here at the end of this one, as we'll get back green here in just a few moments. Alright, so I'm going to say something weird did happen. I probably should look to see if there were more stack ups. You guys noticed the 25 with some damage on the side there for Caitlin right there. So yeah, a bunch of the field got put a lap down somehow. So when the caution came out, or after I was trying to get the car back around, the game was telling me to get to like 6th place or something, and I was never able to. And then I think there about to be some more cars diving on the pit road. Honestly, just saying right now, with all this going on, because the top 17 are on the lead lap, and more cars are going to probably pit here and go lap down. Dang, LaTanya Gray was running good there. I wonder what will happen to her here in a little bit. But yeah, so Jalen Turner is your race leader right now, and a lot of cars, like I said, are now trapped a lap down in this one with everything going on. And yeah, we're about to get back green here anyway. We'll watch Jalen Turner here on this restart, and coming to lap 30, so we'll see some cars pit here. We'll just see what goes on here in this one, if any more chaos does happen, because I know after the first wreck, there's a little chaos. How the AI race compared to going against the player car and whatever. It's all that fun stuff with this game here. But anyway, back to green flag and racing here, as Jalen Turner is in the race lead here in this one. Brady C in second, Kylie Markham, Emma Bartlett, Jace Turner your top 5, Megan Bell, Eli Johnson, Kate Summers, Sammy Schultz, and Joshua Bartlett end up now being in your top 10. And yeah, lap cars now all around the leaders after pit stops here in this one. And like I said, before I see a couple cars pit here in this one, there's Caleb Campbell, some damage back into his car, and also, Jones, Spinner, and Perkins out of the race. There's some cars pitting there. I don't know if there was a legit penalty stuff that happened, but yeah, they all just went down pit road here in this one. But, you know, sometimes the game doesn't report AI cars getting penalties, so I would not be able to know. But yeah, Caleb getting around some more cars here. That 4.6 is looking decently strong right now at the moment. But yeah, with some of the names on the car too. Caleb trying to go one. Oh, and Caleb just got loose there. He's going to spin into Madison, and there goes the 46 around again. And this is going to be another caution, as the game just made the 46 spin out. I'm not going to rewatch that replay, because that was literally just the game messing up the 46 even more in this one. Nobody else out of that one. So yeah, Fred Jones Jr., Cam Spinner, and Cameron Perkins are officially out of the race for that one. And yeah, we just had a couple cars go live now in this one. A little bit of a weird transition there, but now we should be back to everything being a little bit normal here, unless something else does end up happening in this race. But yeah, definitely a fun little weird moment there in that one. And my voice is getting tired of talking to be honest. That's what I'm playing on those. Why I'm not talking too much right now in this one. That's what I love about recording by myself in these races. I get tired of talking too much, and it's really just me, and these races are a little bit longer too now. But anyway, so Jalen Turner leading, Brady C, Kylie Mark, and Membar, Jace Turner top 5. So Nick Owens, Vinny Schultz, and Jet Turner, go say it will be your top 8, along with Caitlin, because I'm pretty sure some more cars are about to pit. I think what happened is the game either makes those cars have to pit based on strategy or something, or you know there's some with the penalty system that the game does not show for. It only shows the player penalties. Does not show the in-game, the AI car penalties. It's always a fun little bias system as well that happens. But anyways, we're back green here. Jalen Turner and Brady see your top two right now in this one. And I would not be surprised either one of them doing it with race. Brady see a good restart though, going for 3 and 4. And he is now looking for the race leader coming near lap 40. And here goes Brady C looking for the race lead right here in this one. As him and Jalen Turner now side by side in this one. And I was trying to see if any more cars did go down pit road here in this one real quick, but it looks like nobody did. And we'll quickly back to the front of the field here in this one, as we have a battle for the race lead between Jalen and Braden right now. And your fastest lap is now Rick Johnson getting the fastest lap in this one. I've been watching that a little bit close here. Right now, Jalen Turner in the race lead, but Braden C is challenging on that bottom lane, that 00 car. He is looking for the race lead on Jalen Turner, trying to get that first win of the season, and Chevrolet, they've won every race so far. They're 1, 2, 3. Kylie Markham quietly sitting in third, but Emma Bartlett is challenging that position right now on Kylie as well. But back to the race lead here, as Jalen Turner does pull away a little bit, but Brady C is right there. And outside of your top 5, you have Nick Owens, Benny Scholes, Jed Turner, and it looks like Case Edwards and Kalen Colisio a little bit behind there, but they are also in the battle for the top 10. But Brady C, he is not quitting on Jalen, on trying to get around Jalen Turner right now, as he's going for the lead once again here at Darlington, as we're about to hit lap number 40. Grant Green a lap down up here as well, along with Nia and Jay a little bit. They're both running 14th and 15th right now. But yeah, Jalen Turner leading this one here. We are also going to approach halfway here in a little bit. But yeah, right now, Brady C looking for that race lead. Jalen Turner in second, or no, in first still, I mean. But they are side by side for the lead here, as Brady C looking for the lead. Emma Bartlett, she's about to try to have a say in this battle for the lead now. She's just running her way up here to this one. But, oh, and it looks like Jace Turner, he's having an issue. I think an engine just went out on the 27 car. Heartbreak for Jace Turner in this one, as he was running very up front right now. But right now, his older sister, Jalen Turner, is your race leader, as Brady C is still right on that number 20 for the race lead here in this one. Braden is still not quitting on that bottom lane. You know why? You know, it's funny. Caleb has been running that line the whole race. Why cannot Caleb run that line consistently this long like Braden can? But anyway, as Brady looking for the race lead, Jalen Turner still in the lead as well. Emma Bartlett sitting in third. So this could be your 3-car battle for the top win. Callie Markins still running good up in fourth. And it's a bit of a gap to Nick Owens and everybody else is on the last. It looks like everyone else who had pitted, like I mentioned, possibly pitting, have all pitted. And you also got to watch the point lead battle now, too, because Jet Turner is now in the top 10 as Caleb is 26 here in this one. So Caleb did also get a points penalty, I forgot to mention after the last race, because I forgot to turn damage on for Bristol, and I noticed after the race, so I thought it'd be funny to give himself a penalty for that. So Caleb had a 25-point penalty, so instead of being at a 34-point lead, I'm at a 9-point lead over Jet Turner going into this race here in this one. But anyway, yeah, Jalen Turner is still leading this one here at Darlington. You know what? I'm not going to go away. We're going to watch the battle for the lead here in this one for a little bit. Kylie's getting back up there too. I'm just trying to see whenever Brady's gonna finally want to pass Caleb here. I'm getting tired of saying it's Brady's trying to pass Jalen here in this one. That's what I'm getting tired of having to say. Oh, there we go. Bracy to the race lead, and of course I wasn't looking when it happened here, and yeah, Bracy now flying to the race leader, Darlington, and you know sometimes the last AI car gets to the lead usually leads. I think we're glad to win this one now, but yeah. So right now Bracy in the race lead, Emma Barley jumps to second, Jalen Turner, Callie Markham, Nick Owens all the way back here in the 0 car, so big gap from the top 4 to him. Alex Harmon running in the top 20, it looks like right now, possibly. And then Jen Turner, then Kaylin Calisi are all on the lead lap here in this one. And everybody else racing a lap down for position as we are just now halfway here at Darlington. I'm going to go ahead and cut a few laps here in this one as Bracy is your race leader. Alright, back here at Darlington, so I cut a few laps away here, and I'm just kind of watching around the field here a little bit. So Caleb just smacked the wall really hard. Now I'm watching Megan Bell try to pass him here in this one. So Bell and Summers both pitted, and I don't know if they're under penalty or a strategy, but of course newer tires better than the older tires. Although I think their lap times are not or just still a bit similar. But yeah, right now Bell and Summers have been very fast, and Matt Chase has been very fast too, along with them as well. And Latonya Grave here too. Gray, you know, I was thinking she was gonna have a good run day. She ran good in practice here, but yeah, the game is not gonna let her run too solid in this one. But here goes Megan Bell, get around 46. Oh, and she just hit the 46 as well to get him out of the way. And yeah, Caleb is probably not enjoying that car right now in this one. And you know, of course, I wanted to main damage car of this one, but you know, Caleb not trying to quit here, still trying to get a good finish here, be in the points battle still. Yeah, Caleb's about to probably pull off a Ryan Newman style season again here in the season. You know, this is actually really the first race I say where Caleb has been at a disadvantage compared to the AI because of how the game ran a setup for him. Coda, I'm going to definitely do a good bit of practice on, possibly on Thursday when I do my next practice runs there. And yeah, well, hopefully the car will run good there because I had a good car last time there, and the game, I'm going to make sure the AI difficulty is not too OP. I feel like AI would be OP on the current difficulty the game set it on. Because I've not ran Coda since that race last year, and I just want to make sure it's close to my lap record, so at least I have a top 10-inch run. I'm not going to try to go for the race win. I just want to make sure I at least have a decent run and not be clobbered every single lap by the AI in that one. But yeah, right now, Kate Summers, maybe even Eli Johnson as well, all with better tires, trying to run that 46 car, but Caleb is not making it easy. Also, I'm not sure if the AI car is going to try to pit again here in this race as well. So, we'll find out, though. But, yeah, right now, Caleb's just trying to hold off this group here. This is about the mid-20s position here. And, yeah, that 46 car definitely lost a lot of its speed so far in this one tonight here after leading early on. Oh, there goes Caleb into the Massey Ace again. Oh, and they bump again. And they're going to make more contact. You know, that's going to be a caution there. As Caleb gets to the Massey Ace for a little bit of payback for that bump. And we are under caution again as Massey Ace just got wrecked by Caleb Campbell. You know, I'm not even going to blame Caleb anymore or myself anymore for any of the instances where the AI get into me because, you know, if I did it to them, I would end up getting myself wrecked anyway. So, yeah, here's what happened. So, yeah, Caleb and Massey both banging a little bit down the front stretch. But your wittiest Darlington drivers looking like wash-ups in the back of the field here, just getting into each other. But, you know, just kind of foreshadowing, this might actually help both of them, honestly, with the rest of the race here. But, yeah, so Caleb and Madison both getting together here. We'll watch the onboards here in this one. Madison and Latonya Gray from Gray got this one. And Case. But yeah, Caleb just not let himself be beat around. He's gonna get you back a little bit if you do hit him here in this one. And yeah, Caleb Campbell just letting the AI cars know, hey, he's not playing around with you at all. And Kate really just got the wall on this one. Got a yawn coming out, sorry. Oh, man. I suck at commentating too. Yeah, Latonya Gray, hopefully she's not a good night, but it looks like not a good night here. Alright, so, yeah, so after that one here, we'll watch Harry Wallace. He goes around the wreck here in this one. And we'll be back green here from Darlington in just a few moments. Darlington this one. So, you know, I mentioned, so the top air roll up I mentioned as well. So, good possibility that those pits, because Caleb Madison both had a pit after the wreck there, and I don't think anybody else actually DNF'd from that. Maybe Austin Caldwell has a DNF, or he's still on the track. He's right there. I'm just being stupid, sorry. But yeah, so Jace Turner, of course, DNF during that green flag run with a valve issue, by the way. I don't know why the replay studio does not show the reason why cars DNF in the replay, but in the race, of course, it does show why the cars do end up DNFing in that one. But yeah, so I do think with that pit stop, Caleb Madison will be helped a little bit with newer tires. I think Sammy Schultz has new tires too as well in the car. I don't believe anybody else pitted after that, but great to see in the race lead here in this one. I'll probably let the field kind of race around a bit in this race. I'll probably try to do a bit of a crank it up style run here to the end of this one. I probably won't commentate a lot in this race here with the lap cars battling and stuff. But yeah, great to see you in the race lead here in this one. Your top 8 cars, all on the lap. Gracie, Emma Bartlett, Jalen Turner, Callie Markham, Nick Owens, Jet Turner, Benny Scholes, and Kalen Cleese, your top 8 all on the lead lap. And as Gracie has a very good jump on the restart, as he leads us here on this restart. And we'll go watch the back end of the field here. So there's Caleb Madison. Like I said, they both have better tires in this one. So they can likely get up through the field, possibly get back on the lead lap here in this one. I do not know about trying to go and get a crazy race with all that car damage. But yeah, that top 8 though, all your lead lap cars just pulled away because Caldwell does not all have good car. Here's up here, he has some back end damage on his car now. Him and his man cars are racing to each other on the racetrack as well. Jalen Downs up here too. We haven't talked about her a lot in this one. She hasn't really had a great night here so far in this one. Kind of running top 20-ish though now in this one. But yeah, a lot of the field is kind of stacked up here, and we just got to hope that Caleb Madison or Sammy getting through the field won't cause too much of a major pile. Oh, Caleb gets into Darius Flint there. And I think Summers got put into the wall because of that as well. But yeah, like I said, just better tires on some of these cars getting through the field. And yeah, it's going to help them out. But yeah, the AI cars are not going to be helped out very well in this one with how they are going to run. We'll watch Caleb here a little bit in this one. He's just running through this field here, and good possibility of a wreck happening too. Getting to Jalen a little bit. Getting up to Kierton a tiny bit there as he just slid up the track a little bit. Yeah, then pressure tires are doing wonders for that 46 on this restart. As Caleb is leading this one. Nigel gets it to Kierton though, and that is going to cause a wreck. 15 spinning, and just gotta watch out. Oh, Sammy Schultz does not, and more bigger hits for Sammy Schultz. We're under the caution here at Darlington once again. Under caution once again here at Darlington. So Nia J got him to Kierton there, got down to a backstretch, and then of course the 15 is sliding. And unfortunately for one of the rookies of one of my main co-worker friends that likes NASCAR, unfortunately not going to be good into the night for him, it looks like, as he goes spinning here. Sammy Schultz just clobbered the end of that number 15. And yeah, Latoya Gray and Henry Wall got more damage along with Lena Turner in that one. But yeah, so just a bit of a 5-car pileup down into turns 3 and 4, as this one all started into turn number 3. And we'll go watch the onboards here. So we'll watch Nia here first. But yeah, Caleb kind of got up there a little bit into them, just past number 93. Kierton probably been near the wall a little bit more, but yeah, he's just saying as well. But yeah, Kierton, unfortunate for him though, that is going to end his night, I think, there with some of that damage there and the car. But yeah, the 15 goes for a slide and then gets hit here in this one. As we're under caution once again, of course, we're watching more of the onboards here. That's really the only hit the 15 car got. But that will unfortunately end his night as well in this one here at Darlington. So now we'll go back and watch Sammy Schultz, since she had a pretty solid hit in this one. She was a little bit back too in this one. Sorry about that, I just messed up where the replay was. Okay, so whenever I can finally hit the replay button, but yeah, here we go. Lane Turner's going through this one. Alright, now we're fine right here. Well, I think we'll try to pass on. We kind of got this right here, so maybe we can. Alright, so after this one, you're Darlington now, so we'll go watch your pulse hitter, actually, who has not really been seeing much after early on in the race here. Before I get to this one, we'll be back here under where you're going to with just under 30 laps to go in this one. Okay, we are just under 30 laps to go here tonight at Darlington, so Racing Series race leader Emma Bartlett, she's been running second so far in this one. Jalen Turner third, Kylie Markham fourth. They've really been kind of the top four overall right now ever since the last few restarts here in this one. Nick Owens, Jet Turner looking to go for the points lead, but Caleb, like I said, those fresher tires did help Caleb a good bit here. He's actually looking to possibly get back on the lead lap on this restart than Benny Schultz and Caitlin Calicio in this one. And, you know, I'm not going to commentate much on this next restart here. I'm going to let the cars do all the talking here on the racetrack as Brady C will lead us here to the green, back to the green here in a moment. And, yeah, Bracy leading his younger sister, Carly C. They're both teammates at VCR. Carly C. had a good start to the season, led the points for a couple races, has fallen back in the last few weeks, though, in this one. And as we go back green, they both will lead the field back to the green. Bracy on the lead lap, Carly C. 1 lap down in 9th. Also, I believe Sammy Scholes and Kirtan Takorbai are officially out of the race after that one. And we're going to go back green here. And we'll let the cars do the talking as we're back green with under 30 laps to go here at the Lady in Black. Alright, just turned 20 NR Darlington. Also, I'm going to probably have a very long cut moment here. So I'm recording this, and I didn't realize my brother had to go to work at 10 o'clock. And, yeah, let me just say, there's about 10 minutes of the video I'm going to have to now cut of this recording session. And, yeah, so this race probably would have been done by then, too. But, yeah, it's under 20 laps to go right now, and Braden C is in the race lead right now, as Emma Barler is running second here in this one. And Kylie Markham up to third right now at the moment, and don't know, she's trying to get around Carly C, but I don't know if she'll be able to get around her in this one. Jalen Turner on the lead lap as well. Vinny Scholes, Nick Owens, Jet Turner, Kalen Cleason, they're all running together. They're all on the lead lap. And then Caleb Campbell actually during that run right there actually unlapped himself. Emma Bartlett, she's trying to challenge that 0-0 right now for the lead and go for the win. So, you know, something I didn't mention earlier, Chevrolet has actually won every race so far in the Cup Series. Campbell Racing Incorporated, they have won 6 of the races. Caleb won 4, Kylie and Jalen got a win apiece. And then Jet Turner won Phoenix for Turner Racing. That's the only other win. So BCR, they have not won yet, but Brady C in very good position to do it unless Emma Barley can find a way around the 0-0 car while they are battling. We'll get a look at some of the other drivers here. So how about Graham Green running up here? He's actually within the top 20 tonight in this one. Running 11th, of course, strategy on the track. I probably did give this car a little bit of a rating boost as well for him. Him and Nia J both got rating boosts, and they're actually running solid tonight in this one. And Nick Owens falling back a little bit too right now. Nia J, there she is, 93 car. No sponsor in a 93 car. You know nothing about one sponsor I'm thinking of. I could probably put on them, or I might give them to Kylie, actually. I do want to make a new scheme for Kylie. She could debut at Coda. But, yeah, Jalen Bounds, Alex Harmon, both running with top 20. JJ, not the good start, though, so good that think she's up here as well in the front of the field. And then Megan Bell running in the top 20 still as well in this one. She was a top 10 earlier in the race here in this one. Darren Walker, Rick Johnson running pretty solid in this one. Madison Yates in the top 20 right now in this one. Then you got Kurt Leifer, then Joshua Bartlett in the top 20. Then, yeah, the rest of the year, this one, I know I did go through on boards. I showed everybody's car a little bit there, or just went through the field a lot and just, like, showed the different POVs of the cars in that one for a little bit. But, yeah, so just as we're going through some field, Tanya Gray, not a good run tonight once again, unfortunately for her. But, yeah, so right now it's Brady C and Emma Bartlett. They're battling for the race lead. I'm going to spectate real quick, and I will come back here and, I guess, commentate about the final 5-ish laps here in this one. I'm going to refresh it real quick. I'm kind of back here coming sorry. coming to 10 to go this time here in this one Darlington now. So Brady C in the race lead right now. Emma, she's kind of challenging. And Carlos needs to get up there, and Kylie's right behind them. And I think Benny Scholes, she's been having some speed here in this run, of course, too. And Jalen Turner sitting fourth. But yeah, as far as we need to right now, because I don't know if Kylie will be able to find a way around Carlos C to end off this race right now. But yeah, Brady C right now, he's in the position to try and win. Just doesn't need a mistake to happen here or a late caution. Caleb Campbell actually, it's like Caleb's unlocked himself. He's actually running down these two, but definitely there was a caution. Definitely no time to have a good comeback for him to even try to get to 8th place or anything. So really no point in having anything happen there. But yes, right now Brady C looking for that race win. So Brady C last year in the Cup Series, he won the Daytona 500 to start off season, then won Sonoma and Nashville. Now you're Darlington with the race lead here, looking for his 7th Cup win. You know, something else I didn't want to miss too. I didn't think about this after this race here. So Braden, William, and Jalen, they're all actually right there on 10th in the overall league, all time, every single series put together. In the win list, they're actually right there on the 10th place spot. Jalen Downs with her run right now in the BMR and Air season. I mean, Brady C is second in the standings in that series, but right now with that run Jalen's on, she's like at her 41st win right now. Brady is just right behind in the high 30s along with William. Actually, him and Will, I think they are tied at 38 wins going into this race here. Of course, yesterday I did also run South Boston and Glenville. Kelly Markham did win South Boston in the EX series. She kind of dominated that one. And then Caleb won Glenville for the final time there. And then I'm going to do Augusta later on tonight. And I do feel like Kylie might dominate the X1 there. Because she's supposed to be the road course race here. But I mean, we'll see the other road ringers there kind of can get up there and beat her in that one. The Cup Series one, I mean, Jalen's definitely dominated. Caleb is kind of struggling in that one. I don't think Caleb would contend in the VMR and Cup standings this season. Although Hendrick is 1 through 4 in the standings, but I think Braden and Jalen Turner have ran a little bit better so far early on in the season too. But anyway, back to this one here. We are at 6 to go now. And yeah, Kylie Markham trying to find a way around that 01 car, but she cannot get around that 01 car no matter what right now in this one. And yeah, that's kind of letting these two battle it out here, Emma and Brady. I know Emma Barlow try to get the win, but she just hasn't been able to find that good run to get around the 00 car. I think I know I missed some nights earlier, but of course it's going to be in the video where Braden did pass Jalen Turner for the lead. But I did kind of miss, however, Braden did make that pass there, and I don't know if Emma Barlow would be able to try to kind of replicate that pass, I guess I could say, to try and get the lead and ultimately win this one here today at Darlington here in the spring race. And yeah, we are nearing the end of this one here today. I'll say definitely a pretty fun race. Unfortunately, Caleb not able to go out there and battle for the win like I would always love to do. But I mean, still overall, good one here tonight in this one. As we're nearing the end of it here as well in this one tonight. Now we're just at 4 laps to go in this one, and Brady C, there goes Emma Barlow challenging once again on the bottom lane. But can she make it stick and get around him here? I know Caleb, if he was gracefully, he'd be very aggressive probably. Somehow ties Chicagoland 2019, like Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson, they both get together a lot. At the end of the race, of course, you know, Caleb able to be a very good hard charger in the field and go for the race. I mean, Emma's still doing good as well, too, in this one. And, you know, Kyle was able to get there, too. This could be an interesting 3-car battle for the win. But right now, Brady C, 3 laps to go, and he is just trying to hang on and win. I mean, Carly C, the teammate there, she could probably get there. Actually, I just realized Madison Yates is up here. She has pressure tires, too. Just remember that. And she has been using them to get through the field a little bit here. She could play a factor into how this race gets decided as well. But right now, Brady C is pulling away, and he is actually slightly slower than Emma. We'll see the lap times come to this lap here, then we'll see what happens comes to the white flag here in this one. So a 32.5 to a 32.7. So yeah, right now Brady C is a little bit faster in this one, and it is looking like it could be over, but who knows just yet. As Brady C in the race lead here in this one, looking for his first win on the season. Chevrolet looking to sweep the first quarter of the 2025 Cup Series season with 3 different teams and 5 different drivers. Coming to the white flag, Emma does have a run, and so does Madison Yates a lap down, trying to get her lap back at the end of this one. But right now, all eyes on Braden. White flag in the air. Can Emma do anything, or is Madison going to ruin the finish? for a Ford teammate go for the win. Right now, Brady in the race lead. Going down to the backstretch. One final time here in this one. Darlington, Brady, all you have to do is hold on the 12 car. The 28 is not a factor at all in this one. Third, 3, 4 for the final time. And the first non-Georgia native in 2025 will get a win here in this one at Darlington. As coming off turn number 4, Brady is going to win it here in this one as he wins the Mountain Dew throwback here at Darlington for race 8 on the season. So Brady gets the win here at Darlington as we're going through the field, see who all finished where on the track. And Caleb, Caleb will not be the last one to finish, come to the finish line here. It'll be Austin Caldwell in the number 69 there with some of that car damage. But Brady, your race winner here at Darlington. I just car pulling pit road, but I'm about to jump into the car anyway and do the burnouts here for him in this one as he wins here at Darlington. Getting away to the fans here a little bit now in this one. So his 7th career win in the Cup Series and 39th overall in CRL. Brady, he's actually getting up there where he's running solid in the points here, just hasn't been able to have the results here in these races sometimes. But yeah, good run for Brady today in this one as he gets to burn it down here at the Lady in Black once again. Brady definitely very solid here at Darlington as he wins another one here in Darlington. All right, here's your results here. So now I just realized too, the Quaker State throwback car now has more wins than the main Quaker State car does for Braden, I think. Well, actually, no, he's probably won a couple times in the Cup Series last season, but I don't have any of it really. Well, no, I haven't recorded. It's just been a minute, so I don't remember fully. Sorry, but anyway, Brady, your race winner, most likely led 9 in this one. Emma Bartlett, man, so close to Emma, especially in the Cup Series here, man. She has been so close to winning. She basically needs to get a race win because she's been very close to getting a win so far, but just hasn't had the luck at the end of these races here once again. Just wasn't able to get past that 0-0 car at the end of this one. Madison didn't really help her at all much in that one. That was me not a teammate in second. I probably would have helped the teammate more as a lot down car and try to get the leader a little messed up. But that's just my preference. But yeah. So anyway, Kylie Markham, great run for in third. Good run for her because the rest of the RI camp did not really get much of a great run there after that the first caution in this one. Vinny Schultz, definitely a good lucky run to get to the top 5 here in this one. She hasn't really had too much of a major great season so far in this one. Jalen Turner, good run for her. And he definitely led a lot of the last in this one too. Not in this one. Felt like she could have been the race winner in this one. Jet Turner, the game gave him a bad start, but the game also made sure he still got a good finish in this one. And yeah, Jet Turner got a good one in the end. This one tonight in this one, Darlington. Kalen Cleese, Nick Owens and Caleb Campbell. Caleb with a very good comeback run to get back on the lead live and finish top 10 in this one. Caleb and Jet tied for the most top 10s in the season, and it does show in the points as well. Madison Yates, another top 10 as she will be running her last race, helping out the 28 team at COTA next week. Car C, Grant Green, Megan Bell, Jalen Bales, Nia J, Alex Hartman, Rick Johnson, Joshua Bartlett, Cheryl Simmons, and Darrell Walker, your top 20. And everybody else in the field here in this one, Grace Bartlett, your pole sitter, ended up 24th at the end of this one tonight. Everybody else is involved in all the wreck stuff here in this one. And, yeah, most cautions on season so far with 4. And, like I said, the game will show my penalties, but it will not show any other penalties on the track. So, anyway, here are your standings after the first quarter of the season. Caleb Campbell leads the points, just 7 points over Jet Turner. Jalen Bell sits in 3rd. Emma Barley, highest winless driver, 4th. And Bracey, top 5. Kylie Mark, your rookie of the year leader, in 6th. The case numbers, Nick Owens, Jalen Turner, and Jay Turner, your current top 10 in the points. And then everybody else, also just real fast, little spelling error from last night by me. Cara C, Megan Bell, Cam Spinner, Gracie Bartlett, Joshua Bartlett, Tanya Gray, Ozzy Purdy, Kierton, Decorby. Cameron Perkins, Eli Johnson, top 20 in the points. Then Vinny Schultz and everybody else, a bit of a drop back all the way to the bottom. William only ran Daytona. Then Caitlin and Alex just had their first race today. And, yeah, so that'll do it for Darlington. Big thanks to everybody who watched this race here today in this one. I'll probably do a couple more recordings whenever I can. Most likely, I think I'll do Talladega. That'll be a fun one to do. And then whatever other race I feel like that'll be really good races, I'll probably try to get recordings of on the day after I'm running these races on Tuesdays. But anyway, Thank you for watching. Congratulations, Bracy, on the race win in this one. I'm a little bit tired of talking, so I'm going to end off the video here. As we Kel Campbell with the Campbell Race League signing out. Oh, another little typo error by me. Dang, I'm doing really bad right now. But yeah, thank you for watching. This is Kel Campbell with the Campbell Race League signing out, and I'll see y'all next time.